Already know Corpers Hangout is a program where we sit down and chat with 7 members of the NYSC and get to learn their experiences so far in the service. On today's episode of the program, I have with me 2 ladies, 7 members of the NYSC in the studio. Oyailo Patience Angela and John Jessica Patricia are here with me. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
Okay, let me start with you, John Jessica. I obviously see that you are heavy.
Yes.
So you were married and you were serving in the NYSC?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Are you thinking about it?
Actually, I was serving already before I got
pregnant.
Yes.
Pregnant. Wow, okay. So you are in the batch C, stream 1.
Yes.
That means you're going to be leaving.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It makes more sense. Because I was just thinking, why didn't you take an exemption? You know. So you served. You did the campaign, and then you started serving. I see at the Ministry of Diaspora Affairs and Culture and Tourism.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how was your orientation camp experience? Where did you camp? How was it?
It was fun, interesting.
Really?
Yeah, very lively. Get to see different kind of persons and the soldiers.
Yeah.
Different kind of things, especially the Mami market.
Okay.
So different kind of experience.
Okay.
You get to wake up very early to take your bath so that you can
Tell me,
meet
did you
up.
learn anything from that experience, the camping experience?
Yeah, I would say I learned how to be more tolerant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you get to meet different kind of persons, different kind of characters. So your patience and endurance to some situations mattered a lot at the camp. So
Okay.
at least.
Did you hold any position?
Yes, I was in Plateau 6.
Okay.
So I was the one that organized our carnival for my plateau.
Okay.
So I was the head for the carnival
Okay.
for my plateau.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what position did you come at the carnival?
I think we can. Yeah, it wasn't really. I think the sixth position. Yeah.
Oh no, you guys did badly. That was very poor.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say you had an interesting stay at the camp experience. Okay, let's talk to Oyailo Patience Angela. First of all, where do you come from?
I'm from Edo State.
Edo State. Yes. Where in Edo State? Ekpoma. Okay. So before now, have you ever been to the east before, the southeast?
Yes, I do camping for SFI, Sisters Fellowship International.
Sisters Fellowship?
Yes.
Where?
At Mpo. I think
Mpo.
that's the place.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I do normally come for, it's a women gathering.
Okay.
Held by Reverend Mrs. Chesuredo. She's the founder of it. So we do come for camping. The headquarters is here at Anambra, but our chapter and other parishes are held in Lagos.
Oh,
And I was born and brought up in Lagos. So my mom being among the member, so we had to join.
Okay.
As our children, girls, we have to join. So
that was what brought you to Anambra State before
Yes.
now. Apart from Sisters Fellowship, is there any other thing that brought you to Anambra State?
Nothing really.
Nothing else.
Yes.
So now because of NYSC, you have been brought to Anambra State, and how long has it been? Batch A, Stream 1? How long has it been?
8.
8 months.
Yes.
Is it 8
correct.
months?
7, 8 months.
7, 8 months. Okay. Okay. So you served. You did your rotation camp at Omawulu, I guess.
No, really.
Where?
Abia State.
Abia State.
Yeah.
Okay. So you relocated to Anambra State.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you relocate?
I actually fell in love with Anambra already because I was coming for the camping, so I wanted to have more life in Anambra.
Okay.
That's just it.
Okay. So, but how was it in Abia State?
It was nice. It was very okay. I was actually kind of used to the life because I went to boarding house.
Okay.
So it was easy for me to wake up early, and I'm friendly. I like to make new friends, so it was very interesting. I was okay with everything being done apart from the match pass. I'm not good with anything matching, so I was always shy from doing that.
Okay.
But dancing, I got involved with the cultural dancing, but later pulled out because of some personal issues.
Okay, it's all right. Let's talk about your experience in the NYSC in general, both the campaign and your stay. You said you've been around for about 7 to 8 months. So how has it been the past 7 to 8 months serving at Obo Grammar School?
It's not been easy, I would say, but we are pushing it.
You're pushing it.
Yes, there's nothing you cannot accept. That's why you decide to serve Nigeria. There's nothing you should not accept. So everybody has different perspective, like of the way things should be done, but you cannot place them because you have a boss, or you have to follow their rules and regulations, even though they are wrong.
Tell me, what do you do at Obo Grammar School?
I teach computer science and data processing.
Okay, for which class?
JS1 to 3, SS1 to 3.
JS1, 2, 3, SS1, 2, 3.
Yes.
That's the whole
Actually, the school does not have A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
Just JS1, JS2, JS3, SS1, SS2, SS3.
And you're teaching everything?
Yes.
All the classes?
Yes.
Wow, you must be a superwoman.
Wow. Actually, that's why I said there are things you have to just accept since you decide to serve. Like, you decide to call member, I want to serve Nigeria. There are things you should accept.
And you've already accepted that?
Yeah.
Well, I believe that what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So
yeah.
You're going to be better off for this experience.
Okay,
so did you study anything related to computer science in your
Yes, I did
degree?
computer science.
You did computer science?
Yes.
Which school?
ESPAM, Ecole Supreme Pan-Africa de Management at Benin Republic.
Benin Republic?
Yeah.
Okay. I see why they put a lot of responsibility on you. You're a foreign student. Okay, that's interesting. We have people that have joined us on Zoom. We have Juliet and Esther, but we'll be talking to them right after we come back from a very short break. We'll be taking a short break now, but when we come back, we'll be talking to Juliet and Esther. Please stay tuned.
Are you planning a trip to Anambra State, Nigeria, and you need a place of comfort, a place to relax and catch some fun? Well, Don Reed's Hotel and Suite Oka is the place to be. Don Reed's Hotel is equipped with luxurious rooms ranging from the standard rooms, the deluxe rooms, the executive rooms, the presidential suites, apartments with special features. The amenities in this room include a smart TV with multiple TV channels, the king-size wardrobe, the uninterrupted power supply, the water heater, free Wi-Fi, and more. Don Reed treats you with a complimentary breakfast from their exquisite cuisine, not leaving out their superior waiting lounge and exciting bar. The outdoor area has a casino and games with stylish swimming pool and exercise arena. The gym, of course, is enabled with sporting gadgets for your physical fitness. The grandeur of Don Reed's environment leaves you in total awe. Visit Don Reed's Hotel and Suites today and experience the comfort away from home.
You're welcome back to the program Corpers Hangout on Obidati Family TV. Just before the break, we were talking to Oyailo patients, Angela and John Jessica, Patricia. Okay, but we have people that have joined us on Zoom. Juliet and Esther are on Zoom. It seems today is going to be a ladies' day. Okay, let's talk to Juliet. Hello, Juliet. How are you doing? Please, can you speak up a little bit? Okay. So, can you just tell us about your NYSC experience so far? How has it been for you so far? I believe you belong to the batch B. Am I right? All right, so how has it been in the past 2 or 3 months? How has the experience been for you?
Living in Oka is not easy, Sha. As in, their lifestyle is high. Their living here is very high.
The cost
And
of
to find it
living.
this Oka, their lifestyle is very high.
Okay, the cost of living in Oka, you say, is quite high.
Yes.
I believe when you compare it with where you're coming from, so where were you coming from? Where were you before you came into Oka?
I'm from Delta State and I school in Nauchi. At least their rent is very less than here. Okay. But this place, you will get like if you want to rent house now, from 180 above, 160 above, and they will still be telling you what do they call it? This one money to 20,000 here and there. Unlike
All right.
Delta State.
But you're staying in a family house. Tell me, how is it living in a family house? Tell us about that.
Anyway, living in family house, just having togetherness, you know. But there's that church of a thing. Going for mass in the morning, evening you must go to church, you know, some other activities. And if you didn't do it, a lot of things that is involved, and you have to obey for you not to be paying money to some for breaking the rules and regulation.
Okay, so for staying in the family house, there are rules that you must abide by.
Yeah.
And when you default, you are forced to pay a fine, if I understand what you're saying. Okay? But you have been coping so far, haven't you? Or have you been breaking the rules?
What I Oh God, they say I'm very stubborn. I know.
They say
It's
you
not
are
easy.
stubborn.
Yes,
That means
it's
you've
not
broken a lot
easy.
of rules.
I'm not a Catholic and I live in Catholic house. Obviously,
Hmm.
I'm going to break it too. It's not easy for me to adapt, but time goes on. I know I will still try and follow up their their way of living in that place. But for
All
now, I'm
right.
still breaking one or two things, sha.
All right. Thank you for talking to us, Juliet. I hope that you stop breaking the rules and learn to abide by the rules of the family house where you are staying in. And I wish you a more interesting and pleasant experience in your NYC year. All right, let's come back to the studio.
Patience and John Jessica, Patricia. We're going to be talking about something different from the NYC now. Let's talk about the coming elections in Nigeria. In the 2023 elections, we'll have new leaders. We'll be electing new leaders of the youth. Okay, when it comes to politics, and a lot of people don't go out to vote. There is voter apathy. Okay, but it seems that things are changing, and we see, especially for the registration of PVCs, we saw a large turnout of people, people that went to vote, register for their PVCs, people that went to, what is it called? These are the people that already have the PVCs, but we're now transferring it to a different location, or people that had issues with their PVCs in the past. Okay, but the thing is, there's a renewed interest in the politics in Nigeria, participation in politics. Why do you think this is so?
I think it's so because I believe one of the candidates there has shown that yes, it's truly going to change our country.
One of the candidates, you say?
Yes.
Would you mind telling us which candidate that is?
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Listening to some of his talks and the rest, I can say he has a better future for Nigeria. So, and I'm sure that is the same thing the youths too are saying that made them to be really interested in getting their PVCs this time around. So no matter what it takes, they are going to really pull it up. So I believe that we're going to see a different perspective this time around.
Okay. Patience, do you agree with her that it's because of the candidacy of Mr. Peter Obi that we have seen a large turnout of people indicating interest in politics now in Nigeria?
Yes, I will. I agree to what she said, but to add more, I feel actually youth as a whole, they're all tired. Because if you check it out or try to place things, APC and PDP have been only for long. The two parties that actually be the one only for long. And we having another party rule this time is going to really change things. And I think it's the best thing to do, allowing another party to rule this time. Because if APC win, it's the same people that is in PDP that will still be in APC. They just keep switching, changing themselves. But if you check Labour Party, they're all different. And from the little shows I watched Peter Obi on, I really liked his motives about how he really wants the youth to be able to bring back Nigeria to what it used to be. So I'm really pleased with him being our president.
All right, so I'm going to ask you, do you have your PVC?
It got misplaced while I was school.
It got misplaced, and you didn't try to get it back, even with this opportunity of, re-registrations?
We did, and some of my friends in Anambra, but it was late already.
Okay, it was late. You went late.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, John Jessica?
Yeah, I had my PVC, but I need to change the location. So that's what I tried doing, but not till now. I've not gotten any positive thing yet.
All right. The campaigns for the parties, different parties, will start this week. It's going to start on the 28th of September. What would you like to see going forward into the campaigns from the candidates especially your candidate, the candidate that you are supporting, which I believe is Peter Obi. Are you? Let me not just preempt.
Of course.
I want to know, who are you supporting?
Peter Obi.
You're supporting
I'm
Peter
obedient.
Obi. Oh, you're obedient.
Exactly.
Great. So I want to know, what do you expect Peter Obi to do during the campaigns? What are you expecting from him?
The first thing, most important, is I would just want it to be a peaceful campaign. So whatever he's doing, he should try to make an impact, because this is the opportunity he has to make sure, yes, those people he has gotten, they don't go anywhere. So he has to gain more followers. So whatever he's doing in the campaign, I just want it to be peaceful and try to create more awareness for those that have not heard about him, or those that don't know his capability yet. So that's just all I'm trying to focus on.
Okay. So do you foresee crisis, because you're already talking about peaceful campaigns? Do you foresee the campaigns getting out of hand? We have seen 1 million man marches in different states of Nigeria, and so far there hasn't been any case of violence.
Exactly.
Okay, so but that was before the campaign. Now things are getting real, and we'll see the different political parties come out. You know, we'll see them rallying. We see the different posters everywhere. Do you see clashes of political parties or clashes of interest as we move forward to the campaigns?
Well, I can't say, but I believe there will be less of any crisis in this particular campaign, because he has more of the people right now. So I'm sure they won't want anything that would jeopardize the campaign. So they'll just want it to be a peaceful one. So I believe there won't be crisis like that in the campaign.
Okay. All right. Patience. Now, you have said that you are obedient as well. Are you?
Yes.
You're obedient?
Yes.
All right. So, please, I want to know, what is it about Mr. Peter B that makes him different from the other candidates?
What can I say? He has a better personality. Like, should I say, he has a father, let me just say, a father nature to really rule this country. He doesn't think about just himself. Now he's thinking for everybody. He wants everybody to be able to achieve one or two things for themselves. So his personality, the way he reasons, the way he thinks about things are really different from the other two parties that are involved.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've seen Tinubu's shows, I've seen article shows, but they just keep talking about money, which Peter Obi, spending money is the least thing he's talking about. He's really basing all his things on how the nation, Nigeria, will grow up.
Okay, talking about the role that money plays in our electioneering system, both in the campaigns and in the election, on the election day proper, we are almost used to vote buying now in our elections, where we see on election day people come out with money and they are giving out money to people for votes. Do you think we will see that again this time in the 2023 elections? And if yes, what do you think can be done to curb vote buying on election day?
I don't think there will be vote buying this time.
Why do you think so?
And if there should be vote buying, I don't think they'll be able to do it outdoor. Maybe through their local government, but with the youth that I know of right now, they're ready to really fight for Peter Obi. So vote buying, I don't think is possible right now, because the youth are really strong to really fight for Peter Obi.
You think the youth will resist vote buying at the polling units? You think they would fight against it?
Yeah.
Are you really sure about that?
With the way I'm seeing you
know there is hunger in the land. So when you bring out maybe 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, offering people, Do you think people will really resist everywhere? Do you?
In Nigeria, that I know, that America talk of, they say we have more graduate, educated people than more of the illiterate people. So I feel things are changing.
Wow.
So
I like your optimism. Sure. What do you think, Jessica?
Well, I feel even if the vote buying is going to happen,
yes,
they'll only try. And I see there are some aspects and of some youth, they might collect that money, like we said, but I feel it doesn't change what they want to do.
Okay.
So even if I'm collecting, I'm just, okay, for peace to reign. I get that, but it doesn't change my votes.
Okay.
Like you said, there's hunger in the land. So by the time you're thinking of that amount and what it can help you to do, you might just collect, but at least it doesn't change your mindset.
Okay.
So that's it. So.
All right. Finally, let's talk about women participation.
I believe this election this time is going to be less of the crisis, like I said earlier. And a lot of people are really ready to air out their votes. Freedom, that is what we are fighting for right now. So since the security is it might not be that bad like the other elections, because the risk there is always much. So I'm sure that's why less women come out. But I believe this time, this election is going to be different.
But there's a lot of security tension.
There will always
in the
be
land.
security tensions,
Yes.
but it depends on the level at which it is right now. I feel it's lesser.
You feel it's less than before?
It will be less. I feel.
You feel?
That it will be less right now. I just feel so, because at least with the 1 million stuff we talked about, at least there wasn't any violence there. And I'm sure there were a lot of women there that came out. So with that, we're hoping for a better one.
All right. To you, the same question. Do you think we're going to see more participation from women this time?
Yes, they should.
They should?
Yes. At least for their children's future, which most widows right now are considering. They should.
All right. Thank you very much for those comments. All right, we're going to take a very short break now, but when we come back from this break, we'll be going right into the game segment of the show, where we get to find out how well these ladies know their PPAs and Nigeria in general. Let's not forget that these are 7 members of the NYSC. And when we come back from the break, they would stand a chance of winning up to 50,000 naira from the game segment. All right, please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the program Corpers Hangout on Vico TV. If you're just joining us, well, you have missed a lot. But we haven't gotten yet to the game segment of the show, so you haven't missed everything. And that is what we are about to do now. We're going right into the game segment of the show, where these ladies in the studio stand a chance of winning up to 50,000 naira. All right, ladies, I'm going to read out the rules of the game to you. Please pay attention. All right, so you have 7 questions to 50,000 naira. If you get all the questions correctly, then you walk away from the studio with the sum of 50,000 naira. Each of the questions have monetary value attached to them. The first question is for 2,000 naira. Second question is for 5,000 naira. The third question is for 10,000 naira, while the fourth question is for 20,000 naira. The fifth question is for 30,000 naira. Sixth question for 40,000 naira. The seventh and final question is for 50,000 naira. All right, you have just one lifeline, which is call a friend. So when you approach a question and you don't know the answer, you can opt to call a friend. But you can only use this lifeline once, okay? All right, so you also can walk away at any point in this game with the money that you have already acquired. You can walk away. But if you don't walk away and decide to attempt the question, if you attempt the question and fail, you lose everything. All right, so it's either you walk away or you attempt the question. But if you attempt the question and fail, you lose everything. Finally, there will be no murmuring or whispering of the answer to the other person. All right, if you do so, you may be disqualified. All right, so you want to be quiet when someone else is asked the question. All right, there's also another rule. When your caller, that's your friend, is not available to answer, you can now pass the question to the other person, your fellow call member in the studio. That's if you want to do so. Okay. We'll kick that, okay? So we're going to be starting with you, Patience. We're going to be starting with Patience. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes.
Yes, you're ready. All right, I like that. Okay, let's have the first question for 2,000 naira. When was Obo Grammar School founded? A. 1975. B. 1977. C. 1978. D. 1976.
1978. C.
1978. C. Why did you go for that?
Because that's the right answer.
That's the right answer. Okay, I like your confidence. So it's C. 1978, your final answer.
Yes.
Final answer C, 1978. Computer, please can you reveal to us the correct answer to this question? Congratulations, come on. Congratulations to you. You have yourself 2,000 naira. Let's have the second question for 5,000 naira. Obo Grammar School consists of how many classes? A. 6. B. 7. C. 8. D. 9.
A. 6.
A. 6. Are you sure about this?
Yes.
You know, you told me earlier that the school doesn't have class A, B, C, and all of that. So it's just one class for every level. So you're sure that it's only 6 classes?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, is your final answer A, 6?
Yes.
Final answer A, 6. Patience. You seem to be quite sure about this, and quite confident about it too. We're about to find out if you are wrong or right. Computer, please, can you display the correct answer to this question? Congratulations. Come on, a round of applause. You have yourself 5,000 naira. Wow. All right, you're doing very well. But now we're going to be going away from your PPA and test your knowledge in the current affairs in Nigeria. All right, let's have the third question for 10,000 naira. Which local government in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? A. Yenagoa. B. Nimbe. C. Brass. D. Obia. Which local government in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? Do you have an idea the answer to this question?
I don't.
You don't? So Do you want to walk away or call a friend? What do you want to do?
I'll call a friend.
Okay, so which friend do you want to call?
Precious.
Precious. All right, let's call Precious and find out if she can help Patience out with this question. Is Precious also a core member?
Yes.
All right. Is she also serving at Obo Grammar School?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's call your friend Precious and see if she can help you with this answer. But while we're calling her, can you just take another look at this question and the options and see if you can figure it out. Which local government area in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? All right. So you say you don't have an idea.
I don't want to risk it, but I would have gone for A.
A, okay.
You know, but
Okay. That's what you would have gone for. Or that's what you would go for. Which one? We're calling Precious and it seems as if she is not picking up, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. We'll try again. So, but you said your mind is telling you to go for A, right? And why? Why is your mind saying so? You are from Edo State, right?
yes.
And Edo State is an oil producing state, is it? You are not sure.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Yeah, but I think it is. Edo State is part of the south.
Yes.
Yes, and that's where the oil is from in Nigeria. That's where crude oil is really gotten from in Nigeria. So you should have an idea the answer to this question. Oh, it seems your friend Precious is not answering, so we're going to take the other option, which is to ask. Okay, we have Precious on the line. Hello, Precious.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Precious. My name is P. Catch, and I'm calling you from the program Corpers Hangout on Obidati Family TV. We have your friend Patience Oyailo in the studio, and she needs your help.
Wow.
All right, she needs your help to answer a 10,000 naira question. So the next voice you're going to hear is Patience's voice. Please tell her how sure you are after she reads the question to you, and you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds, okay? All right.
Hello, Precious.
You have to be audible.
The question is, which local government in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? A.
The option.
A. Yenogwa. B. Nembi. A. Yenogwa. B. B. Nembi. Am I correct? C. Braz. Then D. Ogba. Am I correct?
I can't say zero.
Which local government area in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? Yenogwa, Nembe, Bras, or Obia?
I have no idea.
No idea. All right. All right. Wow. She doesn't have an idea. Precious, where is Precious from?
Abia.
Abia State. She has no idea, obviously. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to go with your guts, or are you going to walk away? What is it going to be?
I'll walk away.
I didn't hear you.
I'll walk away.
You walk away with 5,000 naira.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
What if your gut is actually correct? You don't want to take the risk? You don't want to find out?
I don't want to.
You don't want to. All right, so is walk away your final answer?
Yes.
Final answer, Patience walks away with a sum of 5,000 naira. Come on, a round of applause. Come on. Congratulations to you, Patience. You have won yourself the sum of 5,000 naira. All right, so let us assume that you didn't walk away. Which of these options would you have gone for?
A.
A. All right, you have gone for A, Yenagua. Let us find out if that option is the correct answer. So the question is, which local government in Nigeria was crude oil first discovered? A, Yenagua, B, Nembe, C, Brass, B, Obia. And you say that your guts tell you to go for Yenagua. If you had gone for Yenagua, that would have been wrong. The correct answer is Obia. The correct answer is Obia. So you made the right decision of walking away. I say, okay, so I'm saying congratulations once again to you. You get to walk away with 5,000 naira. All right, we're going to go on a very short break now, and when we come back, we still have in the studio Jessica, and she's ready to play for 50,000 naira. Please stay tuned. Welcome back to the program Corpers Hangout on Obidati Family TV. All right, so before the break we had Patience, and she walked away with a sum of 5,000 naira in the game segment of the show. Right now we still have Jessica Patricia in the studio, and she's ready to play for 50,000 naira, I believe. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's have the first question for 2,000 naira. Who is the permanent secretary, Ministry of Culture, Entertainment and Tourism? A, Dr. Grace Onyenji. B, Dr. Laz Okafo. C, Dr. Rose Iguatu. D, Dr. Agatha Egente. Permanent secretary? Yeah.
B.
B.
Dr. Laz Okafo.
Dr. Laz Okafo. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Final answer B, Dr. Laz Okafo. Congratulations, you have the correct answer. You have just won yourself 2,000 naira. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Round of applause for her. All right, let's have the second question for 5,000 naira. Who is the Commissioner, Ministry for Culture, Entertainment and Tourism? A, Mr. Don Onyekwere. B. Mr. Donatus Onyije. C. Mr. Don Onyekwelo. D. Mr. Donatus Onyenji.
This is really confusing.
Okay. Just look carefully at these options and tell me which one is the correct answer.
I'll go for D.
D. Why do you want to go for D?
The surnames are just the difference. It's a very trickish question, but I'm sure it's D.
You're sure it's D?
Yeah, it should be D.
It should be D. You're hoping that it's D. So I'm going to ask you, is D, Mr. Donatus Onyenji, your final answer?
Yes.
Final answer D, Mr. Donatus Onyenji. Jessica, the correct answer to this question will be displayed by the computer. Congratulations. You have won yourself 5,000 naira. Mr. Donatus Onyenji is the commissioner for the Ministry for Culture, Entertainment and Tourism. Let's have the third question for 10,000 naira. How many local government areas are there in Nigeria? A. 776, B. 600, C. 774, D. 870. How many local government areas are there in Nigeria? Do you have an idea?
I think it's either A or C. I know it's around 700 or so. I'm not too sure.
So what is it going to be? This question is for 10,000 naira.
I'll call a friend.
All right. Which friend do you want to call?
Tife.
Huh?
Tife.
Tife. Okay, let's call Tife and see if he can help John Jessica out with this question. All right, so Tife is a core member too?
Yes.
All right, and serving in the same ministry as you?
No.
Okay.
Boinoka.
All right. Okay, let's call Tife and see if he can help you out with this question. Hello, Tife.
Good evening.
Good evening. So my name is Picard and I'm calling you from the program Corpers Hangout on Obidati Family TV. We have your friend Jessica on the hot seat and she needs your help with a particular question. Okay? Hello? Hello? Hello, Tife? Oh, it seems we lost him. It seems we lost Tife. I can't hear anything. All right, we're going to try calling him again and see if it's going to be successful this time. How many local government areas are there in Nigeria? Is the answer coming to you now?
I'm not sure of the answer.
You're not still sure?
No.
Oh. All right. Let's call Tifa one more time and see if he can answer this question. Okay, Tifa seems to be unavailable at the moment. So would you like your fellow call member right here in the studio to help you out with this question?
Do you have an idea?
Patience, do you have any idea the answer to this question?
Not at all.
Not at all. So you can't help Jessica. Jessica, what is it going to be? Are you going to run away like Patience did, or are you going to follow your gut?
I can't follow my gut. I can't risk it.
But what is your mind telling you? If you were to go with one option, just one option, what would it be?
A 776.
A 776. Okay, but you're not sure.
No.
So you're not going to go for it?
No.
What if that happens to be the answer eventually?
It's a 50-50.
Okay.
So it's better to not lose at all. It's better to go with something than lose all. So
Okay. So what is your final answer?
I'm going to run away.
You're running away. Final answer, Jessica walks away with a sum of 5,000 naira. Come on, round of applause. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Jessica. They say he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. Okay. I don't know if you're going to have another day on this show. Okay, but congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, so let's assume that you didn't walk away. Which one of these options would you have gone for?
A.
A, 776. All right. Let us find out if that is the correct option. The correct answer to this question, how many local government areas are there in Nigeria, is not B, 600. It's also not D, 870.
I know it's A or C.
Yeah, just like you guessed initially. It's between A,
And C.
776, and C, 774. But you said you would have gone for A, 776. Jessica, if you had gone for A, 776, you would not be walking away with 5,000 naira. But you'll be walking away with 0. Because C is actually the correct answer.
I knew it was
774.
but I wasn't sure.
So you were lucky. Yeah.
Very lucky.
You're lucky that you went with walk away, the walk away option. Congratulations to both of you. You ladies walk away with the sum of 5,000 naira each. All right, that is our show for today. We hope that you enjoyed yourself watching today's episode of the program. Just in case you're a core member out there and you're interested in being a part of the program, please reach out to us on our social media handles. We're on Facebook at Obidati Family TV. We are also on YouTube at Obidati Family TV. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook platform. Just send us a message, DM us on our Facebook platform and tell us that you are interested in being a part of the program. Or you can also send a message to the number that is displayed on your screen right now. All right, till I catch you again this Thursday as the show